Buenos noches. New Year's Day, 1st of January 2026. And we're in the gym ready to chuck around some barbells, move some sleds, and destroy our lesser self. Because whilst everyone's eating, sleeping, hungover, being greedy and gluttonous, we're here to earn it. We're here to earn our best self. Because our best self is not going to whack us in the face. It's not going to strangle our lesser self without us guiding it, you know, and forcing it to strangle our lesser self. Because our lesser self will win if we let it. So it's important we get this done today. And then some easy bike or easy miles later. But my calves are feeling really tight. But it's good, because pain is good. And it's important to feel that pain after you earn that pain. Pain is always earned. So whenever you're feeling pain from like DOMs or even just the pain of working hard in whatever area and you're feeling stressed, etc., that's earned. You know, you earned this stress. You wanted this stress. You wanted more on your plate. So fucking eat it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into this fucking workout because it's freezing in this place. It's like an anti-pump zone right now. That's why I have this fluffy jumper on. Let's fucking devour greatness. Destiny awaits 2026. This year, like every year, we just evolve. And whether it's our best year or worst year, there's so many things that can impact that I have no control of. People can pass, people can get ill, I can get ill, things can happen. I cannot control that. But what I can control is my inputs, how hard I work, what things I do to better myself, and that's the main thing. You can't be, I think it's important not to say this is the year, this is it, because every year can be the year, but every year can also be the worst year of your life. So just change your inputs, do the things that you can control. Like right now, I can control shaving this fucking ginger beard, and I should do that, and I'm not doing that because I just haven't thought to, but I need to, and that will make the year much better. Those are the little inputs that you can do to change. And also fucking squat like I'm about to squat. Fucking hell. Let's fucking have it. Just do a minute on here, get the blood flowing, and then just do a bit to loosen up the legs. Feeling tight as a motherfucker. Hip flexors up. There are so many souls that didn't get to make it into 2026 that thought they were. And for us to actively, whether we know it, we're actively choosing to not pursue the things that matter most to us because we're scared of opinions, we're scared of just failing, we're scared of all these things. And there are literally people that were dying to make their dreams become possible. And we're just gonna waste it because we're scared. Like imagine telling your 10-year-old self, oh, we didn't do this thing. Like say you're 30, 40, whatever, and you tell your 10-year-old self, oh, we didn't do this thing that you really wanted to do when you were younger because we were scared of opinion, expectation, and scared of failing. Like that just sounds retarded, to be honest, because you have to treat life like a video game. Obviously we don't respawn and money is a real thing and people are relying on you and you have to take care of them, etc. But I think, especially in the Western world, if you really want to figure out a way, you can. And there's so much opportunity we're given to excel and we just choose to fucking ignore it because we're so addicted to feeling comfortable, to not stepping out the comfort zone, and that is just stupidity. That is ultimate stupidity. Stupidity isn't someone who doesn't know a certain bit of a question or a topic. Stupidity is not following the flame that keeps you fucking alive, the flame that keeps you warm, the flame that makes you feel like you just want to burn the fucking world with your passion. Like all this talk is always just talk to myself, and I just know that, like, especially with sharing shit online, if you can just give yourself, use it as like self-talk to get yourself amped, to give yourself more courage to do these things, like the chances are is that there's loads of other people that are thinking the exact same way because we're humans. We're replicable. We all not think the same way, but we repeat. We're fucking just pattern smashers, you know? We all do the same shit whether we realize it or not. So the same problems you're facing, probably the same problems I'm facing, the same problems she's probably facing or he's facing. you know, obviously in different like variations, but usually there's a common theme. And that common theme is not pursuing yourself to your highest fucking potential. And I don't want to get to 50 years old and be like, what if? I don't want to do that. What if I tried at this thing? What if I did this thing a bit harder, or I went a bit harder, or this or that? And obviously there's a fine line, because if you're always going at a million miles an hour, you will burn out. It's about finding that threshold. That's what insanity is. It's about playing with that fucking threshold of too much, but not going overboard. You know, you're always constantly on that uncomfortable threshold, just slowly pushing that. Squatting time, fuck, I'm feeling tight as fuck. But tight as fuck muscles make springy muscles. Let's fucking have it. You tell me the depth, which I always do, and I haven't got my lifting shoes, which help me with the depth. Put some couple plates on your heels like this, and it just helps you get that depth without having to raise your heel. But yeah, you got these tight fucking hips. Pursue greatness, please. As Mike would say, dream big, pursue greatness, and take fucking risk. What fitness allows you to do, and very easily, is take yourself out of your comfort zone. Like with businesses and people and this and that, it can be, almost takes skill to take yourself out of your comfort zone with that stuff. Whereas fitness, you could very easily raise the heart rate to extreme levels, your high max heart rate, very easy. That's uncomfortable, this, that, and do these races, do these events, and it's so easy to take yourself out of your comfort zone with those things and push your limits. And then, once you do that, you not only realize how easy it was to just push, you also realize how far you could truly push, and then you realize there's more to give. And then that translates very well to then in real life things, with realizing how much more you have to give, how many more hours you can work, how much harder you can love. All these things, you realize how much more capacity there is to operate at. And for me, that starts with fitness. As I said, fitness is the best vehicle for showing you what is possible and how you're just leaving so much on the table. A disgusting amount is being left on the table every time. And if you can learn to really, really push with these events, with fitness, with lifting, with running, etc., whatever your thing is, with fitness, whatever your form of movement is, fighting, whatever, you then learn this spiritual depth to fitness, and then you can translate that very well to life, very well. Yeah, if we then go into them writing, man, really write your thoughts out. What I find is my best thoughts come after I've trained, whilst I'm training. And those thoughts could be from ideas, to awakenings, to philosophical things, to realizations, all these things. And I think it's important to then write that out, and then the better you can learn to articulate these things, one, the better people can understand you, and two, the better you can understand yourself. Because you can have so much things going on in your mind, and like we live in a world where we're receiving and gathering information all the fucking time. All the time, every minute, we're taking shit in, there's so much stimulation, there's so much of this. And if you never really take the time to sit there and dissect, I'm not too sure if you can hear me, but dissect those thoughts, those ideas, then how can they ever come to fruition into physical, whether that be a product or an app or an idea, like truly like bring it into real life. And that's where I think, and not even just that, like how can you ever truly improve from it? You might have these thoughts, if you never dissect them and digest them, you can never implement them into your real life. And that's where I think writing is so powerful. And then also to teach people, right? There's no point learning all this shit if you're not gonna pass that information on to people. And there's some people that may be dying for that information that could really fucking help them, but because you can't articulate yourself, that experience you went through is just wasted, because no one can really learn from it. You can't really learn from it yourself because you can't understand it, because you didn't take the time to digest and write it out and actually let it breathe in your brain. It's just suffocate. These ideas, these experiences are just suffocating in your brain, and you haven't taken the time to release that band, that lasso, and to let it breathe, and to let your body soak it in and learn from it. Fuck, man, fuck. Have it. Some fucking aggressive tunes on, because I'm feeling aggressive. So new year, new month, let's get fucking aggressive, because we're gonna absolutely batter this year. Batter them, like, yeah. It's gonna be like a Couple feet, couple feet. Ah! No fucking mercy on this year. We obliterate, we detonate, we devour, and destroy. All right, what are we feeling? I'm seeing some gigs. Or some SD Kid. I don't actually listen to him too much, but pretty aggressive. Pretty fucking aggressive.
Okay. Blacked out like a phantom. Your phone keeps having a tantrum. You know, boy, got the party. This song, your national anthem. Fuck gold, I'm platinum. My bro sipping some magnums.
Different monster this year. Different fucking monster.
You're banned out to the mansion. You've never got no motion, lads. You've never got no action. Bitch, I'm all about me passion. Music, money, and fashion. Drugs and girls come later. In the end, it's all a distraction. Okay.
About me is my music taste is fucking bipolar as fuck. I love from Elvis to Giggs to J. Cole to 50 Cent to Kanye West to Frank Sinatra to Aretha Franklin to the Beatles to the Bee Gees. Bro, I listen to every genre of music. In classical, Luca Einaudi, he was my second top listened to most artists for 2025. I love classical for like working, getting in the zone, not in the gym. But for the gym and just for life, I love all types of music. And it's actually the first time I've listened to music in a workout in ages. I haven't worn headphones in so long for my runs, for my workouts, because I lost my big pair. I don't know if you can hear me. I lost my big pair, so I just stopped wearing them, and then the wires are just annoying to run or work out with, so I just stopped using them. And you actually don't miss it at all. Like, this is nice when it's like playing on a speaker, but in terms of my ears, like, I just don't need it anymore. Like, even the 50K I did the other day, no music. Even the 400K in Scotland I did, no music. Every race I've done, no music actually. 100Ks, 50Ks, 400Ks, all these types of ultra marathons. Yeah, no music. The whispers are much better company. The whispers of the lesser self. I love this music, but it's not as good as the screams of my lesser self. Now we have 100-meter sandbag lunges for time, little break, then 50-meter sandbag lunges. It's gonna be sore, but sore is what we asked for. Sore is what we need. Sore is where growth happens. Destroy yourself to resurrect your fucking self. Let's have it. I don't know why that hurts so much. Literally done that last week. And I've done it in like 2:43 minutes, and just now I did it in 3:20. The fuck? I don't know what, obviously, like when I did it last week, I did it after intervals, so I did 8 intervals at 4 minutes, okay? And then into 100 meters sandbag lunges, and then back into run, and then into 50 meters, and then back into run. But obviously this one was after doing some strength pieces. So naturally legs had more fatigue, but 30 seconds more. I feel like that felt long. We're going into 50 meters now. Fuck, man, that felt rough as balls. But yeah, we're going to 50 meters now. Let's see what we got. Ready?
Play something these hoes are like. Try whips, I know they like. Twister, you told her right. Make you a celebrity overnight. Give you ice like Kobe, right? We sorta like Goldie, right? The way we mold them, right? Make you a celebrity overnight. Girl, I see you in the map about them jeans. Shit, chin up on your back, I wanna know your name. Girl, I'm just like I can blow your brains. Put you in the chameleon info range. Still sexy when you smoke that frame. Dripping like a chicken when you throw that thing. She got me hotter than the oven, the way that she talk. Switching the freaky, so I'm loving the way that she walk. You looking good, girl, you oughta be in pictures. Listen to me, I see your career going sky high. Taking you home to the crib in a shot, and every time I see your thighs, I cry when I drive by. Watching you should be a thrill.
One more thing left, sled pull, farmer's carries. I've barely eaten, all I've had is toast. I'm feeling depleted. How bad do you want to improve? How bad do you want to succeed? And this is where the grit comes into it. It sounds dramatic, but like, it's so easy to just cut a session short or miss a bit out and miss a little bit of volume out because you're feeling tired, you're feeling whatever, you're hungry. But that's my fault for not fueling properly. But this is where you should almost get fuel, because this is where people quit. And as I was saying earlier, how fitness applies to real life, in business, in relationships, in everything, that bit where you feel depleted, you feel like it's done, you feel like you're ready to tap out, that's where you need to understand, that's where most people tap out. So that's where you double down, that's where you keep on going. And almost use that as the motivation to keep going, because you know this is where people quit. And by people quitting, you can drain that, you can take that energy, you can eat their fucking soul, figuratively and literally if you're into that. But that's where you take that energy and you carry that forward, you carry that momentum, take it from them. You snatch it, is that even a fucking word? You snatch it from their fucking soul and you insert it into yours. And gives you an extra push. It feeds you when you're hungry. It motivates you when you're down. And it pushes you when you just want to pull away. At least that's what I do. That's what helps me. Like right now, I'm really fucking hungry and I want to quit. Well, I don't really want to quit, but like, I just can't be arsed. But cannot be arsed is not good enough, because the new fucking year, I decided not to eat, so I'm gonna decide to keep on fucking going when it gets hard, because that's on me. But it's not that fucking deep. I'm just making it deep because I like to make everything deep. I like to make everything a spiritual journey because that allows me to push forward. The ones with energy win, remember that. So whenever you feel like you're being too much, too exaggerative, too dramatic, too energetic, fuck them, because they win. Chalk, baby, check. Hello. This is also an annoying thing about not having 2 ropes that can clip on. You got to turn around and do this bullshit. So, Dunzo, great session, New Year's Day, but we are not done. We still have some miles to catch, some tarmac to caress, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, feeling great, feeling good. Glad I got that session out of the way. Obliterating the body to set the tone for the year, for the next 365 days and the next 70 years after that, baby. I never say baby, but I said it now. Attack your monsters, kids. The only way to attack the beast, to defeat the beast, to silence the beast, is to be the beast. You understand? Oh man. Great fucking stuff. What a fucking privilege it is. Sorry, my swearing's bad. What a privilege it is to just exhaust yourself. I get to choose to move. People that don't exercise don't move. How? If you're not doing that, please, in 2026, change that. Honestly, the amount of holes that movement, exercise, and just finding an extra gear through exercise has done for my life. You can just see horizons that you couldn't see before. You can defeat limits that you thought were impossible to defeat. Oh man, life's so precious. Life is good. Never kill yourself. I truly hope in 2026, everyone who's watching this fucking video right now, that you can find a level to yourself that you couldn't unlock before through, and it all starts with movement. It all starts with getting out there, expand your limits, and just breaking yourself on purpose, like destroying yourself in the most enjoyable way. Find that limit, make your lungs burst, make your legs blow up, make your mind just be solely in disbelief at what you're doing, and the levels all fucked. Oh, shit. The levels you're setting yourself, because there is too much fucking average in this world, and we are too sophisticated and amazing animals, creatures for sake, to settle for average. We are born for more. You're born for more. Believe it. And if you can truly believe it, if you can believe that in your deepest fucking soul, then you can do anything. God. You know? Believe in your fucking self. Do the thing. Do the hard thing. And suffer fucking well. Godspeed, ladies and gentlemen, Godspeed. There is so much to achieve this year for everyone. So much cake to eat. So much to be. And The time is now. Insanity wins. Insanity wins. Godspeed. We are running. So it's about a couple hours after, well, it's a few hours after the gym session. Definitely feeling a little bit fatigued. Just want to get some easy miles in. I'm going real slow, like between 6 minutes, 6:30 pace. Just because the heart rate is a bit spiked. So it's probably indicating not feeling too good, which matches how I'm actually feeling. So, and we have 2 kilometer repeats tomorrow, so we'll just take it nice and easy, do between 8 and 10k, don't kill myself. Really easy pace. I want to get this video out tonight, New Year's Day training. So we just had legs, some sled volume, and then a nice easy run. And that sets up nicely for tomorrow's session, which I believe is some station work, and then 2 kilometer repeats. And then it's like 2 back-to-back semi-hard days. When I come in for this run tonight, or eat well, get this fucking video out on YouTube for the people, for the whole one person that fucking cares. No, I'm joking. I care. That's who fucking cares. I fucking care. Document the journey of insanity, of bettering my physical self, and just myself in general. And I think it's really important to document that process and show how it's not all sunshine and rainbows. How there are days where you feel fucking awful, and that might give some fucker some sanity in his journey of insanity, that you're not always going to feel great. And it's really cliche, but you're just not. Like, there are going to be days, especially in heavy training schedules, heavy work schedules, life schedules, where you are going to have to grit your teeth a little bit. If you're having to grit your teeth too much, then you are probably overtraining and holding a bit too much fatigue, and that's when to pull it back. In 2026, that's because hard work isn't something that I struggle with too much. Like, having to mash out volume, mash out a hard session isn't something that I struggle with. I struggle with the recovery aspect. So 2026, I'm definitely making an active effort to be better with that stuff, to sleep harder, eat harder, and just de-stress harder. Like, don't let things build up, little to-dos build up in your head and put them off, etc, etc. Get them done, get them out of the way. Do not leave them lagging. You have a certain amount of energy, and everyone has different amounts, obviously, and if you have more, that's great, which I would definitely say I have quite a lot of energy. But even if you have more energy, if you're having all these little bits, all these little cups you're having to fill up, your energy runs out. Whereas if you can just really minimize your cups, but maximize those cups, so minimize the amount of cups but maximize what's in the cups, I think then you're in for a good one, because you can just maximize what the fuck you're putting into those cups. Few things that you do really fucking well, rather than have a lot of things on your mind and nothing really gets done. And there's definitely been times in the year where I've let things build up, let things sort of accumulate up to my stress levels that just don't need to be there. So that is definitely something that I want to improve going into 2026. Starting this run, it started off like I felt really sluggish, and even just getting to go for the run, I felt really sluggish. And then when I did start, my heart rate was like just spiking at some easy pace. So I really pulled it back. 2.5k in now. Don't feel too bad. I feel alright. Sometimes it's just about getting the legs ticking. I'll probably even do some strides at the end, just to keep the bounce in the legs. And that's something that I really learned towards like the last 6 months of the year, was knowing when to, because it's not always more is more. Like, sometimes more is less and less is more. It's about learning your body. Like, some people can take more volume, more intensity, and some people can't. And if you know that you can't, but you work within your thresholds and your zones and your volume and intensity, you can go much further than the guy trying to push too hard, push too much, because he's stuck in this state of comparing with everyone else and thinks he has to keep up, when reality is you just need to find what your body needs. And the last 6 months has just been sort of learning what my body needs, you know, because after Scotland, the 400k in Scotland, I was fucked. And it wasn't until October that I started to feel myself again. So from October to now, like, I missed out on a lot of progress of the year from May to October because I was just cooked, trying to still work the body when it was just holding on to so much fatigue, and I just wasn't improving. I was blowing myself up every couple of weeks, and I really couldn't work out why. And then all of a sudden, after LSU, had a few days off training, and then obviously being around that just sort of, I don't know, it just reignited my body to like, let's fucking go. And now, since then, I felt great, and I've managed intensity, stress a lot better than I did in that first half of the year. But it just shows like your body physically can't go at that 100% all year round. It's so important to have those times where you push on the gas pedal, and also times where you just lift it off slightly. I'm not saying you need to do nothing, but there's definitely times where you peak and times where you sort of maintain and let your body rest, recover, and then push again. And I think that's a big lesson that I'm also taking in 2026. Like, push, maintain, push. You can't just push 24/7. It's physically like, or it's really hard. I learned my body can't do it, me, myself. I need those times where I'm just maintaining. Take it easy, recover, but still like keep a certain amount of volume, and then have those times where you really push. But big plans this year with physical goals like races, where I want to be fitness-wise, what I want to build this year. I mean, I think I gained a bit of momentum, not a lot, but with the people I surrounded myself with, the small following that I've been able to gather, this small insanity movement, and just really get that snowball going into next year and build upon that, add to that, add a story around that, add things around that people can get hold of, whether that be a physical thing they can hold, or whether that be a virtual thing they can get hold of. Just big plans, big fucking plans, because why not? Why the fuck not? Why would we not try when all we can do in this life is fucking try? And if we don't try, you might as well die, because life is all about trying. Like, the only thing that I want to measure my success off now is just effort. How much effort are you putting in? Because eventually effort will meet opportunity. It's like a graph. The more effort you put in, the more likely you are to have an opportunity. But if there's no effort going in, the opportunity will not come. So effort. Opportunity comes wherever. I'm not really tracking when or where or how. It's just effort. Draw your head into the floor, into the soil, and don't fucking take it up, ever. Even when opportunity comes, just keep it down. Keep working, keep grinding, keep loving, and embrace the moments when they come with yourself and the people that you love, and know when to put your head down and work. But enjoy every fucking step, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, because it can be snatched at any moment. And I know there's a lot of people that didn't make it into 2026 that had big goals. So it's our responsibility to make it count where we can, and to execute on those goals and at least try.
Run is finito. The plan is now. Gonna make some eggs on toast because staple meal can have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, whatever. Eggs on toast does not go wrong. We're gonna start editing this fucking YouTube video and get it out tonight. The edit shouldn't take too long, but I do waffle a lot, so don't hold me to that. But 3, 2, 1. Mixing it. Oh fuck. One moment. Better. Beautiful. Fucking jobly. We're gonna eat this, then we're gonna edit the video, then you're gonna see me. Job done, Godspeed. Insanity wins.